Hey, good day, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Network Marketing Insider, number 283 by Two Cool IBOs here on this August 15th, 2016. Yep, another year older. Yes, I am. Happy birthday to me yesterday. Thank you very much. And, this is the Own Your Life Newopday show. My favorite show of the session, because this is the Own Your Life Plan Day, where we talk about the whole idea of, did you know that I have something on the wall over there? Anyway, sorry, a little distraction there. Did you know that after you take out all the time that you spend sleeping and all the time that you spend working and all the time that you spend commuting back and forth and running around every day doing all those things that life demands of us, that at the end of the day, most people have like 1, maybe 2 hours for themselves to do the kind of things that they like to do? And even if they had more time, do you think they'd have the money to do those things? Well, we have found a way for you to own your life by starting a home-based business that is so simple that anybody can do it. It doesn't involve any selling, and the best part of all, it doesn't take very much of your time. I don't suppose you know anybody that might be interested in something like that, would you? Well, listen, today's show is all about why something like that is where 90% of the population needs to be. And why does 90% of the population need to be there? Because it's all about retirement, isn't it? I mean, isn't that what we're all out there working for? We all want to retire one day. I mean, in most countries, that is the name of the game, which is to, work until you retire and accumulate enough funds so that you can live comfortably until you die, right? That's what we all want. We all want to be able to live comfortably when we get older until we die. Well, look around, guys. How many older people do you see that are living comfortably until they die? You see a lot right now that look like they're living comfortably, but they're scared. They've got a lot of questions about what can I really do with my money? How far is my money really going to take me? Do I have enough money? What would it take for you to live comfortably, right? Without having to worry about really anything, to live comfortably until the day you die? Would it be $5,000 a month, maybe $10,000 a month? Would that kind of an income provide you with that comfort factor? Well, like I said, it's all about accumulating enough funds so that you can live comfortably. Got a question for you here. How many college graduates go into debt for their education to get a good job, and yet when they come out and they get that job, are unable to be financially independent within 1 to 3 years after graduation? Virtually all of them, right? I mean, none of them are there. I mean, even at just $5,000 or $10,000 a month, they're not financially independent. They're working. They have to have that job. They got to be working and making that money. So now the next question is, out of all these college graduates, and obviously for those that aren't graduating college and working even lesser jobs, this is even worse of a scenario. But for all those college graduates, how much money do you think that they're actually able to save every month? Now let's just say, okay, how old are you when you graduate college? You're in there for 5 years. You're 18, 19, 24. So from about 25 years old, 35, 45, 55, 65. 40 years makes 65. By the time you got this all figured out, I'll tell you. So, so from the time you're 25 to 65, you got 40 years to work, right? How much money can you actually save every month? Now consider the fact that, you've got to pay your taxes, you got to pay your mortgage, you got to pay your car payments, you got to pay all your bills. After you pay all your bills, then you got to eat, you got to keep gas in that car, You know, you got to have insurance up on the car and medical insurance and all of that now. You know, so you got to keep your insurances up. And then maybe you even want to enjoy life a little bit. You know, you got to have a little bit of money to be able to do something to enjoy life a little bit, right? So at the end of each month, after you take all those things out, how much money do you really have left over for you to save? Okay. $100 a month, that's pretty good, right? Let's go with that. $100 a month. You can save $100 a month. That's pretty good. So at the end of a year, I've got a chart here. I'm going to get to that in a second, though. But at the end of a year now, you're saving $100 a month. You got $1,200 saved up. At the end of 3 years, you got what? $3,600. Okay. At the end of 10 years, now you're looking pretty good here. 10 years down the road, you got 12 grand saved up. That's pretty awesome. At the end of 20 years, halfway to your retirement, you've got $24,000 saved up. So I'm going to look at my chart here. I'm not going to show it to you yet, but I'm going to read from this here. So let's look at $24,000. Let's just say that your $24,000 could be earning you 10% interest. First of all, do you really think that 10 years from now, your money's going to be able to earn you 10% interest? Maybe it can. I don't know. Maybe with stocks and who knows, whatever else. Maybe you can create a portfolio that produces 10% return for you. And sorry, my nose is going crazy. So you got $24,000 earning you 10% interest. Guess what? You can live off of $200 a month. How's that sound? Ooh, not too sweet, is that? No, it's not. How about this? How about with compounding interest, your $24,000 is doubled, and you're actually able to have $48,000 now. Remember, you're only 20 years into the show here, so at 10% interest, now you got $400 a month. Woo. All right, so now let's go the remainder of the 40 years here. Let's go another 20 years out, and your $48,000 is now doubled to $96,000, right? So that's at 10% interest. Now you can live off of $800 a month. Is that really going to do it? $800 a month? Is that going to allow you to live comfortably? I think your Social Security might do better than that for you. So now let's just say with compounding interest, your $96,000 again is doubled, and by the end of your 40 years, you've got a couple $100,000 saved up, right? And you can earn 10% interest on that. $200,000 at 10% interest. Let's see here. It's not even on my chart. 120,000, 600,000. Well, let's see if 120,000 is, oh, we got a calculator right here. Here we go. Let's do this. 200,000 times 10% divided by 12, $1,666 a month. Obviously, that makes me sick. Hang on a second. Oh, sorry, like I said, a little nose thing going on here this morning. So you work 40 years. You utilize compound interest to multiply your savings. You accumulated $200,000 by the time you're 65, and you get to collect at 10% interest a whopping $1,666 a month. Is that really the comfortable retirement that you're planning for? Let's look at $600,000, over $500,000. I don't know how you're going to get there. You get 200. You're going to need to save at least what, $300 a month to get to 600,000, right? I mean, we just looked at $100 a month utilizing compounding interest. getting you to $200,000. So you need to be putting $300 a month away and utilizing compounding interest, and you get to $600,000 a month. I'm sorry, $600,000 accumulation. If you can get 10% interest, now you're earning $5,000 a month. Hey, that's legit, but can you count on having 10% interest? I mean, what's interest rates right now? What can you get right now putting your money in the bank? Hardly anything, right? What if your $600,000 40 years from now could only get you 2% interest? I think that's a very possible situation right there. So you got $600,000, you're only earning 2% interest. Guess what? You're back down to $1,000 a month. That's insane, isn't it? $1,000 a month. You know that if at 2% interest, you would need to have $3 million in the bank to be able to be collecting $5,000 a month. Double that to $6 million if $10,000 is the number to make you comfortable. 40 years from now, how expensive are things going to be? Is $5,000 even going to be enough to have a comfortable, life? I don't know. I think $10,000 is a reasonable number. That if you owned a home free and clear, you owned a car free and clear, your bills were minimalized, and you had $10,000 a month coming in, I think you could probably 40 years from now still maybe live a comfortable life. See, that's one of the major problems that people do as well too. They project this number out and go, hey, if I had $10,000 a month, I could live a comfortable life. Well, $10,000 a month today would give you a comfortable life. 40 years from now, 30 years, 20 years from now, whatever it is that number still going to give you a comfortable life? See, a lot of people made plans based on that scenario from 40 years ago to be retiring now with X amount of dollars. But boy, haven't the price of things really gone up in the past 10 years since the crash? Yeah, they have. Look at food alone. Are you kidding me? Went out to breakfast the other day. Had 2 mimosas apiece, the wife and I. We each had 2 mimosas and breakfast. $55. Okay? Yeah, 10 years ago, that same breakfast with the 2 mimosas each, what would that have been? 6, 12, $25? Half the value? So if 10 years ago my plan was to retire on $10,000 a month, now prices have doubled. Don't you think I'm going to need $20,000 a month when it comes time for me to retire? Yeah. See, people don't generally project that out as far as, hey, this looks like what I need now. What am I going to need then? When things are a lot more expensive. Yeah. So, I mean, if you wanted to have $20,000 a month coming in at 2% interest, you're going to need $12 million in the bank. Where are you going to earn that? How many people do you know that can earn $12 million? How many people do you know that are even going to make $12 million in their lifetime that they're going to spend on all this other stuff? Not very many. Most people will earn $1 to $2 million in their lifetime. Will earn, not save, will earn $1 to $2 million in your lifetime. How are you going to get that to 12 to 6, 5, 6? How are you going? If you're only earning $1 to $2 million in your entire lifetime, how are you going to save $1 to $2 million in your lifetime? Do you get where I'm going here, guys? These traditional methods of, the supposed retirement dream is a farce. It's BS. It doesn't work. It's bull. It's going to get you right up to retirement and keep you working till the day you die. Look around. Look how many old people are working right now who thought they were going to be retiring. Yeah, it ain't happening. Okay, all those guys at Walmart, you think they want to be there? No, they don't want to be there. They had other plans. Didn't work out for them. And it ain't going to work out for you either. which is why 90% of the population should be in network marketing, and you're a part of that 90%. Okay? Here's the chart that I was looking at right here. I don't know if you guys want to be able to see this. Take a screenshot of it at one point in time so that you can remind yourself every now and then of what kind of money you're going to need in this lifetime to be able to actually have a retirement someday and live comfortably. Okay, you can have a retirement. You can have a retirement anytime you want. You can have a retirement today. Retirement's basically all that is the day that you stop working for someone else. Right? You can have a retirement tomorrow if you want. you can call in sick right now and say, you know what, I'm retiring. You can do it anytime you want. And you know what? You're not going to be much better off then than you would if you did that today. Honestly. Here's the deal. If you just sponsored one person a month, right? Go out today, I'm going to sponsor one person. I'm going to spend 30 days. I'm going to teach them how to sponsor one person. So at the end of this month, I've got 2 people in my organization, the one that I sponsored and the one that I helped them sponsor, right? At the end of next month, you sponsor somebody else, you teach them how to sponsor somebody. Now you got 4 people in your organization. The next month you do it again, the next month you do it again, the next month you do it again. At the end of 12 months, just doing that, going only one level deep, at the end of 12 months, you've got 4,096 people in your organization. And you've only sponsored 12 of them. Oh, wait a second here. How'd they do that? I don't know. But anyway, you get my point here. Here's the thing. Okay? If it takes $48,000 in the bank to produce a $200 a month monthly income, first of all, how many people do you know that could save $48,000 in 3 months? Right? Nobody. All right? But you can, in network marketing, build an organization that could pay you $200 a month in 3 months. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? You build an organization in 3 months, it can pay you $200 a month, or you can try to save $48,000 in 3 months and go that route. How many people do you know that could save $3,000 to $6,000 per month? Yeah, again, nobody. How many people do you know that could sponsor one person a month? One person a month. And remember, the only thing that you're doing in network marketing is really you're going to make a friend if you don't have one already. You're going to make a friend and you're going to meet their friends. That's what it's all about. Hey, friend, look at this. And here's the other thing too. Where does it say that? I wanted to say exactly how he said it here in the book, because it's very, I like the way he wrote it. Huh. Oh, well, I'm not finding it. But anyway, when you are sponsoring somebody into your organization, you know, you're going to work for them. You get to choose who you want to work for. You get to bring those people in and you get to choose who you want to work for. That's pretty cool. You don't have to work for just anybody. And when you bring somebody in, you go to work for them by meeting with their friends and getting someone to sign up and sponsor into the organization. It's just that easy. And you only, like I said, if you did one person every month, brought somebody in and taught them how to sponsor somebody, at the end of 12 months, you'd have so many people. Where did you say here? This can be done with your call. If you only sponsored one person a month and taught your people to do the same, your organization would look like this. What if you only did this once a year and taught your people to do the same? You would be financially independent by the end of 12 years. Okay, so if you only brought in one person a year for the next 12 years, you would be financially independent with, he's looking at the numbers, $5,000 to $10,000 a month. In 12 years, not in 40. And $5,000 to $10,000 a month, not 1,000. That's why you need to be in network marketing, guys. That's the Own Your Life Plan. It's a powerful book. Network marketing, guys, got to get on board. The world has changed. It's a different place. Network marketing is real. It works. And it can turn your life around. And with that, oh universe, I ask not for more riches, but for more wisdom with which to create better use of the riches given to me at birth, consisting of the power to control and direct my own mind to whatever end I might desire. Go out there, guys, and make it a great session. Enjoy your Newopday, and we'll see you back here on Freedom Friday.